Sup everyone, it's me, your boy Crocodile Death Speed. So there are nearly 2,000 of you here now, and I'm assuming that about 95% of that number comes from my very big Facebook page. And if you have logged in today to YouTube and saw the new name and new logo of the channel, you may be wondering what the hell is happening. So this video will explain everything to you. First question that seems obvious: does the new name imply a change in the content of the channel? And the answer is very simple and clear: no. The videos will be the same as usual, the same dumb let's plays, lots of rat videos are coming, some music, some vlogs, a lot of low effort shitposts, and memeology, and yeah, same shit as usual. So why a new name? Well, I wanted to differentiate it a bit more from my Facebook page, which is not exactly the same kind of content. I mean, here it's exclusively original content that I make myself, and it's absolutely different on Facebook. So yeah, it's not really the same thing and not exactly the same intent. So to really understand, let's take a few steps back and ask ourselves, why is the Facebook page named Exploding Fish Shitposting and Senseless Dribble? And a lot of you probably know the story already. When I created it, it was in spring of 2015. I was playing a lot of Candy Crush on my phone, especially one game named Candy Crush Soda. And in that game, one of the gameplay mechanics is you combine some candies to make special candies which have special powers. And one of these is combining a jellyfish with an exploding candy to make exploding fish. And I thought it was a really funny concept for some reason, exploding fish. And it's quite an important special move in the game to have an exploding fish. So I was thinking about that often when I was on the toilet playing Candy Crush. And I don't know, that just the name and concept of exploding fish was turning in my head a lot, and I was thinking of naming a song Exploding Fish, or maybe one of my albums. But it was at the same time that I decided to create a Facebook meme page, and so the name felt almost bespoke, like it was something that I had thought of on the shitter for a shitposting page. It seemed really fitting, you know, and it's the same spirit, I would say. Like, what I post on the page is stuff that I find in my daily life, in my daily wanderings around the internet, and that I find funny, that I want to share. And it's kind of the same with Candy Crush, the game that I used to play a lot when I had some free time. And it's a social game because you share your score with and your lives with other people on your networks. So yeah, it's I didn't intellectualize it that much. I didn't give it this much thought, and that's probably why it was also so fitting, because it's a lot of, you know, it's a really spontaneous process making and managing this page. And I think the name and the logo reflects that. I mean, it's the fish that says boom, and yeah, I thought about it for like 30 seconds before deciding it was the perfect thing. And so it goes along really well with the page and with my Instagram account, where I do the same thing basically. That's why my Twitter and my Tumblr have slightly different names, because I'm not putting exactly the same content and it's not exactly the same intent. And I think that this YouTube channel has the most difference between what I do on Facebook, which is still my main thing, and what I do here. It's really different process. It's less spontaneous, even if there are some really spontaneous shitposts that have happened on this YouTube channel, as some of my jokes. It's not thing that are planned, it's jokes pop in my head and I grab my phone and I record it, and the whole process takes 5 minutes. And it's probably some of the best things that I've done. But I like, you know, thinking about stuff and planning stuff. Not that much though, because none of the videos, including this one, are scripted. It's all 100% improvisation. I tried scripting and writing like good jokes and important points that I wanted to make, and it didn't felt good, it didn't felt right. So now it's just 100% stream of consciousness improvisation, and so here we are. I wanted the name and logo of the YouTube channel to reflect the fact that it was different, and I think it would help, because a lot of people are confused about how different is the channel from the page. Even if it's the same spirit, it's not really the same thing, it's not really the same content, even if of course there is an identity. So yeah, it's not really like two arms of the same person, it's more like two friends who are roommates and share a lot of common interests but have a different lifestyle. Like, yeah. And yeah, that's it. That's the whole background to reflect the fact that I work more on this YouTube channel than on the page. I worked more on the name and logo, and there was a genuine thought process behind naming it, to contrast on how spontaneous and instantaneous basically the name and spirit of the Facebook page are.